After 56 years and more than 1 million sales, we've reached generation 8 of Porsche's sports car icon, the 992 Series 911. Now this car might look familiar, but in fact it is all new, from its modular MMB platform to its 8-speed PDK transmission and completely reimagined interior. Yet Porsche wants this car to achieve a balance between the cherished analog world of the past and the digital world of today, making it scientifically more beautiful. But most important of all, is it amazing to drive? Porsche is launching with two 99 Series 911s, the rear-drive Carrera S and all-drive 4S, each powered by a revamped version of Porsche's 3-litre twin-turbo flat-six, now producing 331 kilowatts and 530 Newton-meters. Using the optional Sport Chrono package's launch control, that's enough engine to thrust the new 911 Carrera S from 0 to 100 in just 3.5 seconds. That's 997 GT2 performance from an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic. But what elevates the new 992 to all-time hero status is its superb new chassis. Now featuring the wide-body rear end as standard across the entire lineup, the 992 matches that with a 45mm wider front track and a steering ratio that's up to 11% more direct for near instantaneous response. Porsche's launch test cars, however, feature every dynamic trick in the catalogue. Torque vectoring, rear axle steering and active anti-roll bars all play their part in making this the best handling 911 Carrera ever. Yet all this digital world trickery isn't at the expense of driver involvement. Arguably the greatest achievement of the 992 911 is how crisp and natural it feels at any speed. But the harder you drive the new 992, the more you understand what a tremendous foundation it is for a new era of Porsche sports cars. So is the 992 911 still fun? Oh, absolutely. This thing is a riot. Like, it is just so seamless in the way that it drives, but the thing that you notice the most is the steering. Like, it has regained this speed off centre that it used to have when it was a 996 that got dialed off for the 997, and people have complained about the 991's electric steering, and somehow this manages to join all of that back together again and make this car very responsive. The steering is meant to be 11% quicker, and you can feel that, and you can hear it. Now this car is 80% new, so the only thing that it's sharing with the 991 is the back third of the car, where the engine sits. What's been designed to take that turbo engine, which was introduced 2 years ago, and honed for this car to have 22 kilowatts more power and just so much grunt. And this is just a Carrera S. There's still all the GT cars to go. I think that everybody knew that Porsche was going to nail the driving experience anyway, or at least get bloody close to it. But the thing that I really like about this car is that it manages to link together all of these retro cues from the past, like the interior having this horizontal design theme, elements of the outside bonnet there where it sinks down like the 70s cars. And you know, we're doing the camera shot here, and I've just touched 240 down the straight, and I'm meant to be just going normal speed according to Porsche, which I think is awesome, because there's anything but normal about that. But for this car, it is a piece of cake. So, is the 992 as good as the 991, or heaps better than the 991? You know what, I would say that it's a nice evolution in a bunch of ways, and in some ways is clearly really quite a lot better car. Just that engagement, that instant response of the steering. There's something about this car that just is more engaging. It talks to you more. It's just a more fun beast. It isn't any lighter, but it feels lighter. It's newer, but it somehow looks more retro and more cool. Do I want one? Absolutely, more than ever. Can I wait for a GT3? No, I can't. Can I afford any of these cars? Absolutely not. But what an experience to be able to drive one. Inside too, the 992 911 has been transformed. The horizontal dashboard aesthetic of the air-cooled cars, mixed with the screen-defining slickness of contemporary design and crowned with a glorious analog tacho sitting centre stage ahead of a delightfully new but slightly retro steering wheel. Excellent new seats too, 14-way electric on Aussie Carrera S's, and a significant reduction in the number of buttons, making the 992 classier to sit in as well as easier to operate. It's here, saddle up inside the beautifully tough-looking new 992 911, that you realise the still glorious 991 seems instantly dated. Stronger, more muscular, more comfortable and incredibly good looking in the flesh, the new 911's greatest achievement is its driver engagement. It's a technological showcase that's as impressive in a 5-star hotel's U-Drive as it is stimulating your senses with its delicious steering and its superb balance. And this is just the one up from base model. Welcome to another sublime 911 generation.